So for our final Marketing 433 project, we chose the Gondola Digital Marketing Campaign. And basically, we have seen that mass transportation is vital in urban cities. So because of the closed buildings and the congested traffic, we've seen that mass transportation has helped build a wider, more inclusive community and helps get people safely to their destination in a timely manner. It's very convenient and affordable and avoids the traffic. But recently, users have complained and expressed their fears about public transportation due to the rigid and on-time schedule and the lack of personal space that they have. Thus, introducing the gondola, which looks kind of like this. It's based off this idea of a ski lift. So originated in Europe and has become now a leisure ride. So we've seen fancy funiculars, glass roof ski trains, 360-degree rotating trams, and they have Wi-Fi on these gondolas. So basically what it is an 8-person bubble, or 8 to 6, with chairs that run along a wire that goes above or in between the buildings, avoiding all forms of traffic. So they call it kind of like the new flying car. So North America has started to adopt this idea of the chondola, which is the chair gondola, and the ideal maximum speed. So based off our research, we believe that Austin, Texas would be the best location for the gondola, just due to its heavily congested area. We see just under 1 million people meeting traffic every day. So no other U.S. city of its size can compare to Austin when it comes to traffic. And we would see that it should be constructed on the busiest street, which is South First Street. So an 8-mile gondola lift throughout the city, holding roughly 6,000 riders, and it would run for 19 hours a day. So it would have designated stops at groceries, offices, bars, or campus. And we had heard a quote that said, "The big advantage here is the detachable part, which means more gondolas can be added during rush hour and removed in non-peak times." So basically being efficient with our time and convenience for the users. So why this location? It's located near a major international airport, and it would bring in more tourists. It's inevitable that selfies would be taken and it would become part of Austin's attraction. And it would be seeking more adventurous people, which we find that it's heavily populated with young, adventurous millennials. And it's located to Dallas and Houston, which are also 2 major cities. So the type of demographics we're looking at is that Austin, Texas is ranked number 21st worst city of traffic in America. And as of 2016, they have 931,830 people, which is basically 157 people moving to Austin per day. So it's constantly growing, so it's an opportunity for growth and need in an urban area. So some psychographics we have are adventurous, non-traditional, people who are in search of a non-scheduled form of transportation, and it is for everyone. So locals that are commuting just on a daily basis, the tourists who want to take the pictures, and no matter the age, just someone that is able to move and get in. And obviously doesn't have typical health complications that could potentially arise in such cars. So some social media platforms that we plan to use would be Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. So kind of what we're concentrating on is the hashtag promotion. So we think one of the biggest ones would be keep Austin weird or get Austin wired. And fly the wire is also one of the big things we would promote as our company in order to create a potential trend on these social media sites. So our Facebook would look more so like this. Our advertisements. Link, or here's another example of Facebook. Kind of just showing the new commute to work and how attractive these new cars are. Again, going with the Get Austin Wired. So here is a LinkedIn example. This could be your commute to work. Hashtag fly the wire. Another developed media post for LinkedIn could be Austin's newest gondola system is changing the way we commute, and for the better. Say goodbye to long mornings in traffic and hello to peaceful trips in the sky. Hashtag fly the wire. So this could just be an example of one of the pop-ups that come on your LinkedIn that people can like or promote or repost, kind of to promote the product and hopefully have a story or pictures attached with it if you open up the link. An example of an Instagram post would be showing a picture and say the traffic looks awful from up here. Hashtag fly the wire. And basically, again, promoting our that traffic up above is more efficient. So we also are thinking of creating an app and website. So for our budgeting, so our social media, we think for Facebook, the price would be about $2,000 per month with 110,000 accounts per day. Twitter, we would see a potential reach of roughly 26,000 accounts per day with a price of $6,000 per month. Instagram, of course, all these potential reaches are based off of the trending of our hashtags. So we're presuming roughly 82,000 accounts per day, just based off the amount of people that live in Austin, the amount of people that will tour and go in and out, and will hopefully be taking pictures and be interested in hashtag fly the wire. So the price would be at roughly $2,000 per month. So with our LinkedIn, average go for about $2 to $3 a click, but this is more expensive than what we see, and it doesn't really fit how we plan to advertise. So because of this, we plan to advertise in more of like a news format with a article about this. So you would see like the gondola or the introducing new gondola in Austin, and then it would say that blurb about what it is, and then people would click on it based off that. So we also are thinking of creating an app and website. So the app price is $56,800. So personal profiles can connect to the website. It runs everything from when your ride's taking off, the pass to get on at a fast time, just the history, like how many times you've gone, different promotions of places you could stop, places that we do stop, the maps, just basically anything that would be encompassed in your ride. And also through this, we'd be using promotions and coupons and things that would want them to post about their time on the gondola. So the website price is anywhere between $5,000 and $8,000, just depending on how intricate we get with the clicks and what types of categories. Depending on what categories we are using on our website. So accounts for creating, maintaining our website price will just be based off of that. And we plan to maintain it from our office. So again, that's an additional charge, and just like how intricate the website may be.
So that will leave for a spillover.
And so, in summary, we have seen that mass transportation is vital to big cities and the development of commerce in urban cities. So, this promotes a wider and more inclusive community by avoiding traffic, promoting convenience and affordability. And recent fears have came up due to the lack of personal space and rigid time schedule. So when the schedules aren't meeting up with your needs, we see customers complaining and wanting a new form of mass transportation. So the development of the gondola has came up, which we have talked about throughout this whole presentation. Just basically, if you can picture a ski lift, but just higher elevation above all the traffic in the city. So reaching max speeds of 12.5 miles per second, it's just the newest and greatest efficient form of transportation. Based off our research, we believe Austin, Texas would be the best location, specifically on South 1st Street, and potentially, and if this were to be real, to happen, we'd see 6,000 riders for 19 hours a day. So we chose this based off of geographics of Austin, specifically that is the 21st worst city of traffic due to just tourists and congested small streets. So we know that this is a city that is growing and traffic is also growing. So our social platforms, like we had gone through, would be Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, but just mostly focusing on those hashtags and implementing them into any post or any form of visual representation we have of the gondola. So even on each car, we would have hashtag fly the wire. So if someone saw it, they would look up that hashtag and get more information. So again, just go over, we had Keep Austin Weird, Get Austin Wired, Fly the Wire, and we believe that these would be the best promotions for our target market. And so after creating the appropriate budget, we found that roughly $25,000 would be left over, and that would be used for different promotional events. And we firmly believe that this would be the best way to meet the needs of the growth of Austin, Texas, and firmly believe in the fly the wire for the gondola.